Oh. Do you feel that? Do you feel that? The impending dawn of the new era? The next 10 years of this bull crap? I do. I feel it. And it's overwhelming. What's up, chat? No. Nightmare here. Punctual as usual. What's up? Paladin, what's up? Yeah, quick. Impromptu stream. I wasn't going to do this initially, but here we are. I feel like it's necessary. Should do my job. What's up, Jake? What's going on? How you doing, Beat? How you doing, Beat? Oh boy. Are you ready? Are you ready for the next decade? This nightmarish nonsense. Okay, so you know Gamescom. This starts in like 3 minutes. I timed this very poorly, but you know we can watch it behind time. You having breakfast? Enjoy the show. Breakfast and a show, huh? I looked into Gamescom a little bit because I wanted to know where it was, and I found this. The Gamescom camp. If you don't have anywhere to park, you can camp. Looks like a freaking slum. Look at this. This cannot be safe. Oh. Oh boy. Am I coming through okay? It says that I am. Alright. Okay. Paladin says, can't wait to play as Ibram Gaunt in 20 years. As $30 DLC when they realize people like and want to play as old 40K. Yeah. You know, they'll be selling you individual characters for $10. A favela with a perfect there. Yeah, anything. Some form of shelter. I don't know. But before, what's up, Melkor? I saw you last time. I missed your message though. But that camp means they will have to touch grass at some point. You know, I've watched your videos before, Melkor. I'm glad that you're kind of a smartass. I appreciate that very much. Alright. Okay, let me show you all this. Because I think it's important. How many of you are here? 6, 7 of you? Okay, that's fine. Total War 40. Oh, okay. Today. Let's see. So, the marketing floodgates have opened. He's Zerkovich, Lionheart 5 hours, Cody Cons 5 hours ago, Angry Joe 5 hours ago, IGN. We'll come back to this. 5 hours ago, 5 hours ago, 5 hours. So, like, these are all people on the featured list on YouTube, which I can only assume is a mirror reflection of who's in the partner program. As you saw before, we have Jackie Fish. Now, you may not know who Jackie Fish is. You probably do. He's an old-time Total War player. He's been here for a long time. Or for at least as long as I can remember. You know, 4 hours ago, 5 hours, 5 hours. So he's in this marketing floodgate. Alright. And regardless of whatever this video has to say, I've been watching him for a minute. Hang on, let me see here. He was posting some stuff about well, he's posted about Warhammer before. But he's posted stuff about Medieval 3. Oh, here it is. There it is. And he's been, from what I can tell by the descriptions, I haven't watched his videos all the way through yet. Middle of 3 started to take shape. Details on characters, trade factions, and how the campaign went. In this video, we break down everything revealed so far. What it give me for the future Total War? Why Medieval 3 might be one of the most exciting strategy games on the horizon. So he's just been really just patting ass, sucking dick, and now he's in the promotional cycle. So regardless of what this video is about, regardless regardless what this video says, if it's critical or not, he is participating in the promotional cycle. He is perpetuating the business model of Creative Assembly Games Workshop. And it is for these reasons the Inquisition considers him excommunicata from the Total War community and heretic. Pathetic display, abhorrent behavior, chat, press S to spit. Absolutely disgraceful. Now that that's out of the way, how is it still on 1 minute? Oh. We had a be back soon. Oh, what happened there? Alright. Let's go. Oh. The piece de resistance. What's up, fellas?
And
welcome. Welcome to the chat.
Total War Warhammer 40,000 Alpha Strike Gamescom edition. Oh, did I put you in the right seats? I did. Fantastic. We're here today to talk about...
Who are these guys?
40,000. So, there's been a bit of a wave of footage this morning from press. Oh, I'm quiet because I've not got the mic right in front of my mouth.
Oh, okay. It is them. All right.
We've had
Can
a
y'all
bit
hear
of
that
wave of
okay?
footage from the press and from content creators this morning. So, you'll have seen a lot of stuff already. We are going to be covering the same build, but we are going to be giving a little bit of a difference here in that we'll explain some of the stuff that's going on. And also, we are going to talk a little bit about some of the stuff that isn't in this
Bad
video,
hairline.
just to give some context on what is. We have with us today Oscar, our representative from the battle delegation.
Hello.
That's not a real
Should I introduce myself a bit?
job.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Oscar. Used to do work on the Warhammer Fantasy team back in the days, and now part of the battle team. I'm our combat specialist.
Oh gosh.
If you can put it that way in terms of design. So kind of had
practical combat specialist.
no.
Send you out to fight for us.
I can't hear
not
these
a good
guys.
fighter in real life.
Unless you're all in green war paint, ready to charge in.
Ah.
And we have Will.
We're working the camera. I'm working the camera. There's the camera. Hello. Hi, I'm Will. I am a campaign designer.
It's not volume.
I've been a campaign designer for a while now. I do a lot of stuff on Warhammer DLC.
Oh no, that's microphone. Where is the damn? There's the volume.
Yes, it's a reunion.
Yeah. And yeah, so I'll be here to talk about a bit about what we want to do with the campaign.
Fantastic. I can see everyone saying low audio. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick us onto the. Be right back.
How is this
stream for
multi-million-dollar
just 1
company
second
not figured out
while
how
I
not figured out their
wrap
mics
this
yet? Okay, so that's what it was. It was an audio issue. Okay.
up. So, oh, people saying stream's over. It's yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed. They're saying no will.
They might be following us, so I don't know.
Benson, throw. Is Will registering when he speaks? Will, you need to speak.
Hang on. I'm getting. Give me a second. I'm getting
Okay, what we're gonna do? We're gonna throw
I'm getting
games-
some details. Shit. Brutal. Brutal. Okay. I'm back. What's up, guys? What's up, Volan? It's slopping time, yeah, boy.
All right. So you guys should be able to see the main
Oh
screen
yeah,
now.
get
So,
comfy. It's time to
Will,
get comfy
you
and be
can
positive.
give one more introduction, and we'll see if that works.
So far, it's been a mess. They can't get their mics to work. Something else isn't working now. I haven't been paying attention. We've gotten halfway through introductions.
Me and Will are gonna join a mic. You're gonna Will. Hello. Thank you for joining us. Get to introduce yourself.
Look, there's Okoi. There's Okoi again. He wasn't even involved in the marketing this time. They left him out. Jake the Ripper right above him saying get comfy. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Jake. Thank you for that.
We're all in the wrong order. So now we are the two-headed Josh. And joining us with us is Oscar Will.
Hello.
We also do have on the PC.
Wait, so is the mic not
Benson,
working?
who You will hear us shout at as Benson or James. Or
Multi-million-dollar company, by the way.
But he's gonna be playing for us.
What's up,
Benson,
Tomic?
I won't ask you questions, so
Give me a minute.
no microphone. But Benson will be. He'll be playing at. We're aiming him for like.
I need
mid-skill
to
level. We've told him not to be too good.
pour
not to
me
be
some
too bad.
whiny
But
here.
we're trying to represent
In case you're wondering, I am
Because
drinking
otherwise, he could absolutely
Monsieur
just do
Touton, which means Mr. Touton. That's me. So it's only appropriate. I'm gonna read some of your chats here
The mic is on, it's just very direct.
as they continue to sort out their tech issues.
Well, you're not going to hear much of me anyway. I'm just going to kind of introduce you guys and then move on. Alright. So, what we have here is the build that we took to Gamescom. So if you are at Gamescom and you're on the show floor, you'll be able to play this now. Before we jump into it, you'll see that there's 3 sections. There's learning the basics, which is the illumination campaign, I think that's what the cinematic is. We will be skipping the cinematics just because we've got a lot to talk about. There is the
gosh.
campaign, which is...
This is
as
gonna
it
be
says,
boring,
it is
isn't it?
Taste of the campaign, right? It's a thin
Wow.
slice. We'll be talking a bit about
Is that too
the
loud?
stuff
How we
that
going?
Is there, isn't there? And then we've got a battle challenge, which is a larger battle that we'll be able to play. So before we get in, there are a couple of questions that we saw from the last stream that we just wanted to tackle first. One of them was, I didn't realize it at the time, but I was dropping quite the
Yeah,
bombshell
I got you, Tomic.
when
I got
asked
you.
Dave
I didn't. I didn't want to like.
Is there
sell
infinite
you
ammo?
out
Yes,
in
and we
case
didn't
you
really
wanna
get the
remain
chance to
anonymous,
expand
but I
on
got
it.
you.
So Oscar, I will just give you the chance to talk a little bit about ammo.
Let me see.
Don't
Here.
it?
Yeah, so I mean, we had when we were starting the project, we had a lot of thought about like, should we
See
do
some of your
ammo or
chats
not?
here.
It's
Melkor,
integral
but that
part of the
camp
war game.
means they will have to scratch at some point. Oh
I
yeah,
think
you said that. I saw
there's
that. That was
various
funny.
factors
My
as to
Tanith
why we decided
as
not to do ammo.
My
in the end.
Tanith as regiment of renown
partially
that
it's
can't
not just-
fight.
That core to the actual fantasy.
I may not
you know,
understand that. Sorry.
Warhammer 40k is all about the action. And kind
Well,
of
that
like,
shill I mentioned is first
we
on
wanted
the
to,
list.
keep it
Oh,
simple, but,
Zerkovich?
you know, what's-
Is that the guy
what's
you were
fun and
talking about?
exciting. The other part there is like,
Interesting.
we're no longer in like in medieval ages. You don't just have a bow and an arrow.
Yeah.
You have a squad with different weapons, and technically we could track the weapon of each squad member and each weapon, but that gets very messy very quickly for gameplay in terms of like, well, when should an unit attack? When should a unit not attack?
Yeah.
Or like when do you actually run out of ammo? So it's just a simpler, neater
okay, let me
gameplay
see, let me
experience.
see.
I think it's more fun.
Pre-Baldy, combat specialist. Yeah, what the hell is that? What is he talking about with that?
How common and powerful are the kind of the abilities they were saying?
I'm surprised Pixelated didn't get recommended. Well, he probably didn't want to do it.
Yeah, it really depends.
Hashtag
on
get comfy. I'm very
the
excited for
army builders.
Warhammer.
You have, like,
Jake the OG. That's
faction army
Tomic.
abilities.
What a
There's
cluster. What a
doctrines.
fuster
They'll
cluck.
always be there.
Nightmare says.
Generally
If only I could
speaking,
get
we've kind of put
Jake
an
the
internal
Ripper
cap of
wine.
8
Yeah.
army abilities
If
in
only.
any given battle. And obviously these range in power levels a lot. So airstrikes are, generally speaking, going to be on a lower power level.
Man,
We're
oh,
still,
imagine
you know,
getting
with the
booted
balance
from the
at this
partner
stage, we're definitely
program and
very
still
towards
patting
the
ass in these
but, you know,
streams.
we're keeping an eye out on like how powerful they should be. And obviously then you have these like really powerful fleet bombardments or death strike missiles.
Hiya.
Strikes that, you know, need to have a lot of impact.
I like the two
we-
goobers
we
on the
have-
left
we
are
have
both
ways
called
to
Josh
respond
and
to
that guy on the
campaign
right.
previous, like
Two
how
names.
quick-
Yeah.
I think Will can probably explain more about that.
Yeah, I mean, one of the things that is this is a work as well. Okay, Kobe. Yeah, I mean, you know, we're trying to avoid situations that maybe stumbled into a Warhammer 3 sometimes where a character would just get a massively powerful army ability kind of just for free for being them. Like if you have a
we back? What's going on? Is that it? Chat, let me know you're alive. Refresh. Refresh the page. Hey, alright, wait. Wait. Okay. No, gosh damn it. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Oh man, this is so unprofessional. This is so many tech issues today. Oh, hiya, hiya. All right, 1 second, 1 second. Oh, damn it. Son of a bitch. Hang on. Look at this shit. They're doing the testicle again. They're spinning around the testicle again. So we're gonna get that for the next 15 minutes. Once again. Okay, come on. Come on. Yes! Yes! Yes, bitch! I am smarter than you, you freaking automaton. Yes! We're back. What? We're back. What is going on? Alright, are we back? Are we back in? Can we continue the stream now? My shitty internet? Is this still going? Well, I think they're having issues too. Fixed? Excellent. My Wi-Fi is out. Something's going on. I don't know what the hell. Welcome back, everybody. I don't know what we were looking at. We're still looking at the ball. They actually have a lot more than I thought they were going to, in terms of campaign and shit. But let me see. It seems like at least most of you are back. What's going on? YouTube obliterated him for negative coverage. It feels that way. Rip CA got to not this time, bro. I'm back. I'm back. Sega lawyers got him. Should have privated the LinkedIn. Not this time. I'm back, boys. I'm back. I am. Did that send? Okay, that sent. All right. Let me see. Yes, I live. I have returned. Vulcan lives. I don't know if you heard me stomp, but I stomped. American internet infrastructure did him in. I don't know what happened, bro. Like, I'm plugged into the modem, so I don't know what it could have possibly been. Is he mute for anybody? Am I still mute? No, okay, no, I can hear him. I hear him. The stream is muted. I hear him. Total War stream is muted. Fixed. Just had to exit and rejoin. Yeah, refresh.
Hello,
refresh the page.
We called in an audio expert from outside who will be coming in to fix some of our issues, but otherwise, until now, we have...
I mean, I don't even know if I can still make fun of him for the issues, because...
We can use the one working mic and do a bit of...
NewTeutonica taxes went to Israel instead of laying fiber cables.
Cool. So what our colleague James has been.
I think we do have fiber cables. I don't remember. I don't know. I have to check. I can't argue on my country's
the first planet of our tutorial
internet capabilities right now. I'm uninformed.
So, this is a sort of semi-narrativized campaign, a little bit like the
holding tutorial. I guess their mics broke again or something. Holy shit! This gameplay is fire.
Storytelling and kind of get you into the basics of the game.
Yeah. So
hang on.
The first thing that they're seeing here, really, for the first thing is
Wow.
planets, right? And let me give them a nice full view of that. So, how does a planet work compared to what they're used to in traditional Total War?
So planets are kind of almost like the basic kind of fundamental gameplay unit of the game, right? Like most of what you're doing is fighting on planets.
It's
and
no
a
different.
planet
It's just a
alone
map on a
is
ball.
Quite like a detailed gameplay experience, right? Like this isn't the kind of thing where you fight one battle and you capture a whole planet, right? A planet has many regions, many settlements.
Right, just
many
one map on
battles
a
to fight.
ball. It's not that
We're
insane.
imagining something like this. So this is a small planet, and even within that scope, this is like a relatively restricted one. Like most of them have way more regions than this.
Yeah.
That would be probably equivalent to, say, like a continent in kind of one.
Jake, you're gonna bring them down on me if you're not careful.
Yes.
Is this the one where we can zoom out to the system? Well, we'll be showing that in the next one.
We'll show that later. But yes, a single planet is made of multiple, a single star system model.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine the load times for this game? You're gonna have multiple campaigns running all at once, and you have different systems. Right, okay.
Solar system is what
Yeah, I'll believe that when I see it.
Equivalent to what we would have as a traditional campaign in the Total War game.
And so what they can see is there are quite a few grayed out buttons there. So this build is, we've called it a slice and a taste of the campaign, right? What isn't in this build?
I mean, the tutorial in particular, which we're looking at now, is even more.
So I've been informed that perhaps this isn't the build they wanted to release, but for some set of circumstances they couldn't release the proper build, and they had to send it to people at home to play.
We do there. There's a tech tree which you can't see
Supposedly.
here. But again, we can talk about that a bit later when we talk about the theatre and how that all ties together.
Or so I've been informed.
Benson, feel free to continue on, because it's going to bring up our first topic. Moving
The moldy ovum. Yeah, it's back. It's back. We're gonna swim in, fellas. We're gonna swim in.
Moving around the planet.
If I was
Yes,
a
so
spermatozoan,
one of the big things about
I would
this is
swim the other way.
you basically had to build everything from the ground up, from scratch, right? This is
I hate
entirely
this
new campaign
analogy.
model. And while that, had challenges. but I
Oh
think one of the
wow,
first things I was
very
doing was
interesting.
rewriting how you
15 of the same unit.
That's something we kind of had a basic. It's given us an opportunity to also look back at various stages of Total War and be like, well, what are the best elements?
I'm nitpicking here, but it's
So
because
more
I
recent
don't.
Total Wars, you
don't really give a
quite
shit about
granular
any of this.
free movement, which is, feels like, there's a lot of flexibility there.
Sorry.
But it has lost something that we had in the older games, where you have this like more kind of board game-like, risk-like, district-based movement. And what we tried to do with this game is get a kind of best of both worlds, right? So while there's a kind of granularity within
the
map
sacrifices.
that's much higher than you would have found in Shogun 1 or Med 1.
Wait until you see the battles. They are 10 out of 10 best ever in Total War. The shows told me so. Yeah, at least 7 told you that. At least.
Control those areas of space.
Yeah, BS. I'm ready for there to be
about,
no
oh, no,
round planet Earth in Medieval 3, even though they literally have a mapped out sphere here. It would be interesting. Medieval 3 is going to be some grade A slop. Yeah, and so is this. Even Civ 6 had a map you could revolve the camera completely around.
Yes, it definitely kind of reduces the amount of space.
That's embarrassing.
Needs to think about.
We could have
but
had it
also
20
makes it
years
easier for
ago
you to
if they
understand what
just
AI can
stuck
do,
with
right?
the
It's a lot
Rift
easier
style
to be able to
map.
predict
Yeah.
what the AI will attack, which makes it
Yeah,
a
we
lot
had to
easier for
get
you
that
to
in a
plan
community
your
patch, the rotating camera.
Maybe fewer of those. I'm constantly just chasing them every turn.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Feel free to go into battle, Benson. And I believe we'll be trying to hot swap.
Yes. Cool. We'll do a little bit of a swap.
I mean, allegedly that might work, so you may want to.
Why are they switching again? Bro, pick one.
Put our mic man. Will, do you want to say hello into the mic just to see if there's any chance? Any
Nope.
chance you guys can hear Will while we're loading in?
Plug it in.
I'll go game screen so you don't see Will's face.
Goodness gracious. We are 3 minutes 40 seconds into this stream. That's not egregious, but they're still trying to figure out their shit. Ripped straight from the Rome 2 playbook. No way. No way this is real.
Basically, they'll depend completely on your army composition. They'll
I don't
gonna
believe
reflect
it.
your customization choices. They're gonna reflect your faction colors. And basically, we just want to show off, the cool units you have, and kind of really help set the scene for the
I
battle.
don't believe it. I don't believe that shit.
Elevate the storytelling that our battle does.
What's up, Saluda? I just got home and I'm getting comfy for new Slophammer release. Yeah. Are you a true fan or LARPer? Who you asking? You asking me?
So we've seen Astra Militarum play in the last time, and that was.
Saluda's losing his mind.
Oh, cool. How do Space Marines and Benson? Feel free to just play.
Hey, Blue Frog, welcome, welcome. Everybody's pouring in. What's up? What's up? I didn't expect
It is a very different play
to have this
experience.
much traffic. This was
Space
pretty
Marines
impromptu,
obviously
so
come in few numbers.
I don't blame you if you
Have
don't
less units
come out.
around.
But
The units that you
thank you for
have
being here. I'd
gonna be
prefer not
quite
to
doable.
watch this by myself.
The Space Marines have a lot of armor. They've got a lot of health per entity.
So, contrary
they
to
also
what I
regenerate
thought, they actually have a
in and
lot
out of
more
combat.
prepared.
So you kind of, as long as kind of like the threats that are coming your way are
But
managed.
I think
you
this
don't
might
get
be a
overwhelmed
result of
as a
like
Space Marine
crunch
player.
time, you know,
keep
like
taking
they've
all
been
the odds.
hammering this shit
Like a Space Marine
since
at
they
choke
showed
point
the
might be
gameplay
able to take unit after unit.
Yeah.
So
at the
playing as the Space Marines
bibbly
is
blib
really
bibbly
about,
bib,
like,
jibbly
controlling the
bibbly
battle,
thing,
controlling your
the
exposure,
Chinese game show, whatever it
effectively
is.
trying to dictate like where the fight is going to happen, trying to spring surprises on the enemy by bringing in your drop pods.
Yep.
And just taking advantage of like what makes the Space Marines so great and powerful.
And we're the Ultramarines here, right?
Yes.
And that's
Right.
That's who we'll be playing for the campaign.
Right? We're the Ultramarines, right? We don't know.
That is not true. These
I
are
don't play
not
this
the
shit. I don't play this nerd shit.
This is a special chapter for the tutorial. I can't remember what they're called, but they are not Ultramarines.
The near Ultramarines.
Ultramarine successor.
Oh, and they're not even
What's
Ultramarines.
a word below Ultra? The partial.
Then why did he say
Marines.
yes?
They're Marine Marines.
What an ass.
So you're playing as not the Ultramarines here. So this is a new map. I'm good, thank you.
He asked he asked, are these the Ultramarines? He said yes, and then he came back and said these are not the Ultramarines, and Josh said okay.
I think so, yeah.
And where does this? They can see it in the minimap as well. Where would you say this ranks in terms of map density?
I mean, this
There's,
is
like, gore
definitely one of the more open maps
And
we have.
blood. There's gore and blood. Is that going to be on
Couple of choke
release?
points that we're seeing the orcs come through now, but otherwise pretty open.
Yeah, it's basically centered around this massive crashed ship that the orcs are trying to funnel through. And obviously they're getting eviscerated in proper gory fashion.
Oh, and they're shooting back. Look at that.
With Space Marines, the bulk.
That's
pretty
far
ha-
from
pretty
what they
much
were doing
have
in the last one.
Capacity to kill an orc in one shot.
So things running at you through the open, they're not going to have a very good time.
No.
And we can see as well, we spoke about it on the last stream, but that was a friend, that was nearly friendly fire. But the weapon swapping, right? So they're using different weapons at different points here is what it makes sense to use to kill this enemy.
Yeah, correct.
Invigorating.
Benson, if you can actually click on one of the profiles there, expand, or just click on, there you go. So we can even see here all of the different weapons that they've got. And these will have very different profiles to the ones that we're seeing with the Astra Militarum.
Like one of the big things that we kind of worked on is bringing in like the stats.
So this is like the tutorial, right? So it's not, surely it's not going to be that interesting.
Counteracts accuracy.
So it really begs the question why
Some targets will have fairly high evasion.
they even bothered
It's gonna be harder to hit, especially in cover or something like that.
showcasing this.
Has a very low evasion.
Is the stream coming in smoothly for y'all? I'm actually surprised for that. I'm surprised it's not skipping frames.
A land raider.
Huh. What's up, chat? How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
So the other thing
Saluda.
is-
Oh, please, Games Workshop, more slop. I love slop. I love eating slop. I love eating slop. Slop.
is follow the law. So how does line of sight and follow the law work here?
That is an insane comment. Blue Frog, what's up? Can't wait to get more bolter slop, please. Games Workshop, that's all I want. Slop goober. I actually have that. You guys inspired me. I forgot to add it.
Trash. I love trash. Yum yum trash.
I
I want to
assume y'all
eat
can
trash.
hear that. I just can't. Hold on, I gotta play it again.
Trash. I love trash.
There it is.
I want to eat trash.
There we go. I found it.
You actually need to be kind of scouting for them.
That makes sense. So you're varying your kind of
Trash.
uses
Yum
of
yum trash. I want to eat
one
trash.
ahead to make sure that they've got line of sight.
Give me trash.
So sight isn't always as far as your weapon.
I see the scale of the battles has been dialed back to nothing. Well, I was thinking that, but I want to wait because they apparently this is like the demo, so I want to see if they do like an actual battle.
You can bombard the forest to open up line of sight through it.
That guy just walked away. Did you see that orc just walk away? he just didn't bother dealing with it. Oh, and things explode for no reason, so there's no constant. Okay, cool.
Yep. And we were seeing there some of
Cool,
the
epic, alright.
intercessors, although fighting in melee, still popping off shots.
I have so much confidence in their lore knowledge.
Another,
Yeah.
another thing that the new engine's
No,
got
that's
going
gonna be
on.
DLC. Ultramarines is the only Space Marine faction ever.
Yeah, we've done a lot of work to ensure that
I'm not sure.
entities in combat.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that intro felt very Siege of Carthage.
Do the thing that they would do.
I don't know. I don't believe that that's real. The Total War engine just can't handle lore-accurate 40k battles. Probably. Silly Sam says that. Nightmare. This one is the tutorial to show how epic the gameplay is. Definitely not their best foot forward. You know, even if it is the tutorial, perhaps they should have, you know, done something a little cooler.
Space Marine will say
Of course, the enemies are just standing there. Jake the Ripper. Journalist build. Somebody call Andy. Total War Warhammer in the battles looks smaller than the smallest skirmish in the books. It's a bit loud, but yes. Oh, is it too loud? I'll keep it. I'll keep it at this range then.
we gotta make it feel like, you know, these are
It's a bit. Where's voice actor? The guy at the beginning. Defeat the orcs.
And I think it's done a fantastic job there. So I'm trying to see if there's any
It's a bit
questions.
quiet.
I can pull from
Slop
chat.
yummy. Yeah, I made it quiet.
Apologies, there is someone
I
playing
want
around
them
with
to
the
show
computer
the
while we're
melee
still doing it,
animations,
so
teleporting
there may be some
animations.
disruption there. But
Where have we seen
people
them
talking as
before?
well
Yeah.
about the. Oh, there we go. That's a fantastic explosion. The blood and gore, like, it is a very blood and gory game, and that is it's not something that's separated out like there's been in previous Total Wars. This is all part of the base game experience.
We promise we're not gonna. We promise we're not gonna screw you out of $3 so you can get a more accurate experience for your grimdark game.
thing that
You're
we really
welcome.
try to focus on is like ensuring that
Imagine patting
Things
yourself on the
react
ass for
like
something that you
when
just
you
should be
attack
doing
hits,
at any given time
react.
as a
Yeah.
video
you'll
game
see,
creator.
You know, Space Marines do like small glancing movements, for example, when like say even like a last gunshot might hit them. It won't stop the Space Marine, but you might see a small like impulse on the shoulders or something similar.
Who
Yeah.
cares? How does that affect the game
One thing as
tactically?
well, people may notice in the difference between this and the creator and press footage is, unfortunately, at the time of capture, there was a small issue with the
Did you see how that unit was confused? It went back and forth between the two units. It was stuck between. It didn't know which one to
difference.
attack. They can't like
How
split
are
off
you
and
doing with the battle,
fight.
Bedson? He's doing well. Again, it's very hard to find volunteers to play on stream for us in front of so many people, but he's doing a fantastic job. So, to take some of the questions that I can
very
see
hard to
here,
find volunteers.
there is a question about space battles, which is something that I believe we spoke about in the community inbox stream we did back in January, which is they won't be in there for launch, but we know that they're an important part of the
They
IP,
won't be in
and
there
we
for
will
launch.
look at them beyond them.
They will be a separate game,
Another
$60,
question about
not
release
at launch.
date, of which I'm not just going to throw out there, but we are able to say that we're coming in 2027. Whoa, good timing for that. So you can expect to see us then, and there'll be more information about the closed beta soon. So
In
you'll be
2027.
able to, those of you who signed
Oh,
up,
I thought he
and
was saying a
are
release
lucky enough
date.
to get in, will be able to
Oh.
experience and give some feedback yourselves there. This feels like a real last stand of those orcs.
It's
The
hard to
morale
find people to
system
play
game,
our
though.
game. Oh, who would we
saw with
pick?
the Astra Militarum
Who
that
would
can
we
be,
pick? Who
quite
could we
important in
possibly
make
pick
or break. How
to
does morale
stream our
differ for the
game? I don't
Space
know. It's
Marines?
impossible to tell. Who
Well,
could?
firstly, Space Marines don't break. They are unbreakable. They can be morale shocked, so you know if you get them, get their belief low enough, you know they'll still take the penalties that are associated with battle shocked.
Yep.
But
What are those
you'll
penalties?
never see a Space Marine unit run.
What are those penalties?
And
If they don't break, but they still take penalties, what do those penalties do? Do they affect combat effectiveness? Have they talked about this before? How does that affect the gameplay tactically?
sure isn't too much for them.
Yep.
So as a Space Marine player, you kind of really need to keep
gosh.
an eye out for when our
I just find
when is my
myself asking
unit
the
under such
same
pressure that
questions.
I need to intervene. Like I need to, you know, pop off a doctrine to help them fight.
Look at them run away.
Use a
They're very
bombardment
scared.
or,
They're
you know,
routing,
spawning
guys.
some Terminators.
Yep.
With a
Slowly walking away, unbothered by the crackling
We are
of
gonna
gunfire
argue
behind them, peeling into their backs.
And we'll find out in a few seconds if you were finally able to hear Will. Otherwise, we're just going to tell Will that he's on stream, and me and Oscar will keep going. No, they can't. It's fine. We've got our other Will. There's too many Wills.
How y'all doing?
We've got our single hot mic solution that we'll continue to work with. Before we
You having a good time?
You will see there's deployed, lost, and remaining. An intentional kind of difference wording here of lost.
Is this fascinating to you?
Is this like mentioned to like the injured stuff?
Yes.
I think probably Will is probably better placed because it's a campaign feature.
Well, we'll be going back to campaign,
I'm
so
gonna let him
Well, we'll
swap.
do We'll do the old swap.
Oh, I was gonna read chat, but
feel free to end out Benson.
seemed like they didn't know what they were talking about there.
We're keen to do with Space Marines in particular is kind of represent how kind of
Total orc death.
Right?
And magic spell again. Yeah, I saw something earlier in somebody's gameplay where it was literally just a spell but reskinned,
Entity or unit can be
and it was taking out orcs. So I can only assume it's on
but there's a small chance they'll kind of
the Space Marines or Militarum side.
Familiar with the Dead Rise Again stuff with the vampire counts in Warhammer. It's kind of a way for you to get a little bit of resilience in your units and keep going in battle.
Fantastic.
Oh, they're testing their mic. I'm like, who's tapping on my
just now to
damn
move on
ear?
to talking about customization. So what we are now is into our
That strike was
taste
called
of
into
the
early.
campaign.
Got a few of those orcs.
Oscar, just say hello.
Tactically inept.
Hello again.
Let us know if you
Time
can
to
hear
play Dawn
Oscar.
of War.
They
That's
are
what
saying
I'm
they can hear tapping.
dog. Like,
Oh wow,
what
we may have
purpose does
fixed the
this game have?
microphone.
That sounds good.
Fantastic. Well, thank you, Will. Feel free to depart. We're going to put ourselves back on screen. Let's go that side. Oh, we can all be heard.
They fixed the microphone, ladies and
only took
gentlemen.
us-
The multi-million-dollar company
So,
fixed the
We've got
microphone.
a name system here, similar to others. That
I'm sure
they've
Games Workshop
seen.
is real
So
satisfied
there are
with this.
limitations in what name you can pick.
Yes. Is that a question?
That is a question.
That's a question.
yes.
I will answer that question. So for various reasons, we
Fucking gay!
in line with the law. So you kind of pick from sets of
It's very hard
either,
to find volunteers to play a free Warhammer 40k game. It shouldn't be difficult to find a dev who wants to play their game for the player base. That's what I'm saying.
It's been interesting watching the streamers.
Are you loving all this ugly as frick Siege of Carthage dev slop? Derp slop, sorry.
The number of
Yeah,
people
it felt
reads
very
is
fake.
high.
It did not feel real at all. Should
Yes.
orcs be able
we'll see if there's anyone in
to be
chat
routed?
who has any suggestions of a name based on what they can see.
I don't know. Well, that's
so short,
something
medium, and
too. You know, maybe some orcs a part of some lesser cohesive clans should be able to be routed, and others shouldn't. You know, like if you're fighting for Gazkul or something, you know, you don't want to let him down, so you kill or sorry, demonetize. So you fight until the end. But
do you know what?
The Emperor was not feeling.
They don't care.
No,
I don't think.
maybe,
I don't think they
maybe
care
change
about
one word. Otherwise, we
accuracy
won't be able to
in
differentiate
that
between
way.
the things that that are like custom for our name and things that just say the word Space
And-
Marines.
And so here is another thing to add to that. The accuracy of the IP that they're trying to represent. The only reason I think this is in here, this character customization is in here, is so that they don't have to make separate factions themselves. Because Space Marine chapters often don't play well with one another. And that in itself could be a diplomatic map tactical situation that you have to overcome. Perhaps they put a betrayal option in there or something. You know, even with the Astra Militarum, those are tied mainly to lords. Like all of these factions are basically condensed versions of the Holy Roman Empire. They all serve one entity, but they themselves are independent, self-serving agents. So my point being is that in order to pretend like they're capturing that, in my opinion, they're offering you the ability to customize your characters instead of actually making the factions and making them prominent in the game and tactically viable.
Pick traits that lead into that, or if you want to be a bit of a rogue, a bit of a rascal, there'll be traits that support that.
Bit of a rascal.
That playstyle as well.
So when you've made your faction, you've got colors, you've got traits, and you've made a character, and that is not just space.
Imagine they
Marines.
win this battle fighting uphill. They did. I think they did.
Fantastic. How are we looking, Benson? Benson, you collect Dark
Silly
Angels,
Sam.
don't you? And I
Short
think
may be
that is
routed.
one very
That's
apparent,
because
in the
shows
culture
don't play the
Newteutonica.
games. They
And
can't,
one
or
thing
their
about
narrative
it,
falls
we're not
apart.
like gating
They'll know it
colours
sucks.
or icons, like, if you wanna make your characters play
Money is
Dark
20%
Angels
rate of
system,
fire or
we're not gonna stop you.
demoralized.
Like, you're
Yeah,
not gonna have
yeah,
all
some
kind of
arbitrary
special
number
units
stat
that the Dark
bullshit.
Angels might
You
have,
can stack
but
it with 50%
you can
rate
at
of
least kind
fire,
of,
unit
last
suppressed.
with them,
Yep.
for a little while.
Aren't orc war-loving boys? Saluda
Anything
says
else
that.
we want to say about customization?
Why would you? Oh my gosh! I don't. Shut up, Josh. Goodness gracious. Why would they ever retreat from a good fight, especially if it's in melee? The orcs look like they just shat themselves and are awkwardly walking away to the bathroom. Yeah, they were just like, time to go home. It appears we've been routed, gents. Let's go home. And they just walk together in unison. What monastery did you rob the chalice and ropes from? By the way, I did not rob. No robbing took place. Although I did take this from a dead man's house. Interestingly enough. These I bought. The robes I bought. Vampire counts and 40k? Yeah, you got the... What are they? The blood angels. They're vampires. They're all sitting silently on camera, like me.
A critical astropathic relay station has fallen to the Orc Scourge.
Oh no.
We, the Adeptus Astartes, are inbound.
The
Our
Adeptus
mission to retake the station
Astartes.
and purge the Xenos threat. Suffer not the alien to live.
Entering orbit.
Is that the guy who did Darth Vader, or is he dead? Look, they have two ships fighting each other in orbit. You're not getting space battles. Screw you. You're not getting space battles. You just get to watch. Pussy, buy our game.
Enemy fleet destroyed.
Oh, wasn't that fun? Wasn't that more fun than playing the fleet battle out in space? Didn't you enjoy that, little pay pig? Oh no, you guys commented too fast.
Battle brothers are ready to make planetfall. The objectives are clear and verified. Slay the Orc filth.
The objectives are clear and verified. Do not variate from the chosen path. You have no choice.
Okay.
Do what we tell
fantastic.
you.
So
Do
that's a
not
bit of a mood setter.
Try
for
to
this-
go
this Gamescom
throughout.
demo, right?
Don't look at things.
Welcome to
Redacted,
our
what's up,
slice
Redacted?
of the campaign.
Blue
So
Halloween
we
costume
Space Marines
print
here.
looks like
Yes,
it's
we
made of
previous.
painted wood.
Yeah,
They
I
do
do
kind of
attest,
look
this
like
is
the costumes that actual fans make and go to Comic-Cons in. The idea of customizing units is cool, but it's going to be used for DLC pipeline. We had it in Shogun. Exactly. And it should have been in Warhammer, you know. Like, I'm not, you know, it's not inherently a bad thing, but considering how this company operates. I believe Rome Total War had different Rome factions with different colors. Would it be possible to just make the factions? Well, yeah, but you know, I think Shogun did it best because they're all like the same culture, so they all wear the same armor. But they had different attributes to them that differentiated each unit in a tactical setting. And Creative Assembly hasn't done that in years. So I mean, yeah, they could just make the different factions, and I'm sure that would satisfy people. But it's the same mantra of as wide as a lake, as deep as a puddle. So I mean, it really doesn't matter. They're abstracting because they know it doesn't matter. Who cares? These people are going to buy it anyway, so screw it. We only had customization in Shogun 2 multiplayer, and it was beautiful. It was. If I can't make the Sons of Malice, the game is bad. Okay. I mean, I personally want to customize the orcs. Why don't the orcs have a customization feature? They have different colors. Everything has different colors. That's what, you know, the IP this game is based on is the customizable minifigures. So, you know, that's what I want. I want to be able to customize all my factions. I assume they're aiming to do
so
that, but I
each
haven't
of these campaigns
seen
will
anything that would
display
suggest that they are.
A larger map, which we call the theatre, the Crusade Theatre.
They made such an
And that's
ugly
effectively
custom
integrated
character.
series
They
of
have
campaigns,
awful taste in
which
everything.
is technically connected to what's happening. So
Did you
technically
play
research
Kingdom
in
Come
this
Deliverance 1 and 2? I played
campaign,
1,
kind
didn't
of
play
you wrap
2.
up this campaign, you complete your
Which
objectives,
dead
and
man
that's a
Luke
nice kind
dropped
of,
those
point
sick
where you,
ropes?
wrap up for the
No,
weekend.
I bought 'em.
But in your next
I
campaign,
did, I
like,
did.
in the Crusade Theatre,
Screw the
you've got
Astartes,
different
I
ranks.
want
The units
guard
that rank
slop,
up will
not
have the
bolter
same
slop.
ranks.
That's what I'm
The
saying,
characters
man.
that you pick skills for, they'll have the same skills. You'll
I
probably
like
get,
that.
reward
I don't
for
think
this campaign,
I might be able to find
potentially
it.
not just
I'll
the next
attempt to
campaign,
find
but all
it.
the campaigns
But I like
after.
that
You know, if this campaign was
meme.
around,
The image macro.
rescuing a major armaments factory, you know, winning that campaign might mean that all future campaigns in the theatre, you get, you know, increased sort of better weapons, better tanks, stuff like that.
And how many campaigns can I expect to play in a theatre?
So the theatre is around 10-ish campaigns total. You won't need to go through all of them to win. They culminate in a big final campaign, Armageddon. So that's the kind of end goal of all of this. All the factions are fighting over Armageddon.
My
really up to
gosh.
you how many of these you want to do along the way. If you're feeling, you know, really elite, you can just kind of blast through and do it in 2 or 3. And we'll actually, the turn counter will stay consistent over the whole theatre. So I think a fun challenge that maybe some of our streamers want to do is how many turns can they complete the theatre in?
I'm not gonna find it.
And we'll probably see how many, as in the max and the minimum, right?
Yes.
How the hell are they
Oh,
gonna
fantastic.
justify
So
the load
really,
times
we've
on
got
that?
A campaign within a campaign now as well.
Yeah, so
You're gonna have
the
10
overall
campaigns within a
experience
campaign.
is
You're gonna be
by a long
spending
way the
hours
best
on a loading
combined,
screen.
like,
Okay, buddy.
gameplay experience we've ever done in Total War, right? Like it is, you know, effectively multiple Mortal Empire staples. But we've broken it in such a way that if you want to just play,
Okay, that space battle,
for
pretty
a few
epic.
hours on a weekend, you can kick stuff off and feel you completed something, you still have the opportunity to.
Aren't
So, you know,
Warhammer space battles a bazillion
Awesome. We
different
have
small ships?
So many
Yeah.
questions. A lot of those
Yeah, and they
questions
could do, I mean,
can see will be
you know,
answered
surely
as
they
we
could
get through them.
abstract it, but
So to start off, let's reiterate again about the changes to
And that's
regions, so it's
fine,
a little bit
you
more
know.
obvious.
Yes.
I believe
obviously
that's
it's not going to be a
move.
one-to-one
Is it the optimal thing
recreation,
for you to
but
move
they
here?
can attempt
There's the Land Raider event, isn't there? Yeah.
a Land
So each of
Raider
these kind
event.
of sort of triangular shaped things, you can just Marines are controlling.
I have to go through some of these. Oh.
Boycotts don't really work.
They will have to fight him. And that's almost like his zone of control.
Yeah.
Listen to the pair golem. Buy our game. Do not boycott.
The region capital, which is where you can see that nice big building with the icon. Jump from capital to capital.
Yeah.
This game is literally just Star Wars Empire at War without the space battles. Yeah,
Which is something
I mean,
we've seen players talking
I would
about.
say that's even
They don't want it to just
far-fetched.
be hopping between settlements.
It's
and making sure
Dawn of
planets are big,
War.
right? Like this space. Speaking of space, fleet
Uh,
interactions. So we have said there won't be naval battles.
Well,
as
no,
in
actually,
Babylonian and
no, I agree with
Imperial
that.
RTS,
I failed to come up with a
there,
better
at least for
analogy, so
launch. But
time to play
there are still
Rogue
ways to interact with
Trader and
fleets
have
that are
actual
important
space
part of the
battles.
experience.
Bro, is there space battles in Rogue Trader? That's brutal. And not this? Gosh, you lazy sons of bitches. The space battle's pretty comfy. Yeah, it was. Star Empire at War with mods still owns 40k. I've never gotten the Empire at War mod to work. Never gotten it to work. To be honest, Union's customization should be on every Total War game. Why can't I customize my own Knighthood, Order, and Medieval 3? Agreed. That is based. His robes are purple loot. Jake the Ripper. Oh, hey, what's up, Cat? Total War Cat, what's going on? Jake, nobody plays sea battles. Disagree.
Especially for Space Marines.
The robes are rare loot from dungeons. Stop talking about my
And
robes.
the tweet's going to be about how I'm getting between the
It's a
planets, I
habit.
assume.
Yes, of course.
Can't wait for my wife, my wife's boyfriend to buy me all
big
the
central
DLC.
fleet that acts as kind of main kind of pivotal point.
At Total War Cat, Jake said. Alright, I've seen enough. I'm gonna go play Arma Warhammer Lawn. Y'all have a good day and finish the stream later. Take care, man. That is a significantly that is a genuinely better use of your time.
Fantastic. Well, we're on the
Genuinely.
second page.
Hot take, but the naval battles in Empire
A few
were
of
the best in
other
the
things.
series.
Oh,
That is exactly right. That is exactly right. Thank you, Jake. You're getting modded.
Space Marine units, like I said, they're very expensive.
Exactly.
You should not be recruiting lots of them very frequently. Most of your armies, and I know this is going to be hard for a lot of Total War players to adjust to, should not have 20
And it's
units
been
in them.
downhill ever
They can
since.
function. You're going to be relying on local
Everybody
allies,
knows that Empire naval
local
battles
camps,
were the
right?
only time they
Working
tried.
with
Every
the
attempt after that was
local
Empire
local
minus. Oh.
militias, while you are using these
Well,
very
see,
small
now I've been
forces,
corroborated. I've been
extremely
corroborated by the
powerful, but
Voland.
also extremely valuable and valuable to
And so is Jake.
A couple of questions I just saw of what you were talking about earlier.
Silly Sam,
can
you're
you have
wrong!
planets? Can you have
Wrong
armies?
opinion!
You can have
Shogun
multiple
2,
planets,
Fall of the
yes, so
Samurai
you
naval
have
battles are
main
way better than
fleet,
Empire's.
and
Wrong!
multiple transport fleets.
Wrong
So
opinion.
any detachment can call in a little transport beacon, and then a couple of turns, a fleet will come to pick them up as well. So you can have multiple armies traveling around, but you'll only have that one big fleet.
So
if the
you won't be able
robes
to
is
wage war
purple
across
loot,
every
the
single
chalice
planet
is
at the same
yellow
time.
If
loot.
you want that, it's probably not the most efficient way to approach the campaign, but you can do that.
All right. Just get it out of your
One thing,
system.
So I mentioned deployables earlier. So there's a little example of one of them here. There's a little crashed land raider in this district. What will happen? Land raiders, for those who aren't familiar with them, are these super powerful ancient tanks. They aren't something you can just roll off a factory line. Right? If one is destroyed, it's a pretty big deal. Fortunately, they're so durable. If you happen to lose one in battle, the wreckage will still be there on the campaign map. You can go there and you can perform a little action to kind of pick it up and get in your army. So Jet to do that now.
That's actually interesting.
Boom. We've got
It has
land
nothing to
raider.
do with like anything total war.
We really wanna
Oh,
bring
they
a
just
lot
pick
of
it up and it's
on
fixed.
map interactions back
Yep.
into the game that again something we used to have in previous tutorials. Right? In Med 2, you could build a little watchtower or something with your army that would appear there, and we're bringing back a lot of that kind of stuff as well. So Ashman in particular, they go around and build little artillery bastions that
Damn
will
it.
automatically shoot at anyone who enters there.
I'm just gonna stop giving them credit. I'm gonna stop giving them credit for anything they do because the moment I do, they come out with something that just makes you look like a complete asshole for even attempting to be like, you know what, I can accept that that's a cool thing, and then they're like, well, actually, you get it instantly, and there's no turn time to fix it. There's no like retraining mechanic. You just get it.
You did spark a thought, and then I saw a message in chat that grabbed my head. So someone was saying it looks like there's not as many options, and that is because there is a lot of the campaign elements have been stripped out of this for this demo.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. So a lot of systems that you would find in the full game, so like the full building trees, the
Yes.
full fleet upgrade trees, the full tech tree, they're not visible here.
Yep.
But they are there. The tech trees, for example, because the tech
I mean,
trees,
honestly, I should just have
extend
Discord
over
up.
the course of the
Should have Discord up.
They are big. I know a lot of people have been looking at the new Nagash Black Pyramid tech tree that we had into Warhammer 3. That is, just wait until you see the Orc tech tree.
Yeah.
It's full of that chaotic, massive, sprawling stuff. So there's going to be lots of options. Depending on who you're playing as, you'll have those options in different places. Like Space Marines aren't really big on building so much on planets, but they do have this whole fleet upgrade system, which is unique to them. So they will have a very kind of intricate way of upgrading their fleets that wouldn't be available to Ashman and Tarum. But Ashman and
I'm a
Tarum
little
might
confused
have
about what's happening. Are they chasing?
So someone was asking
This
about
guy?
diplomacy. As an example.
So diplomacy is an interesting one, right? Because you know the tagline is there is only war from the Dark Future first millennium. So we are not going to be seeing things like Space Marines sitting down with orcs to negotiate.
Why not?
Where they're trading like a jade chicken in return for the settlement of Yoyang and all that. It's much more tactical in its focus.
What is tactical about
and
limited
much more
diplomacy
kind of,
options?
Contextual, right? So even though you might never formally make peace with the orcs, there might be scenarios where both of you are happening to fight the same person, who might be even more evil from the orcs. Sort of thing. In those cases, you might temporarily reinforce each other, even though you're still at war with each other.
So are you insinuating that there are going to be three-way battles in this?
We've also have a lot
They're going to be free-for-all battles on the campaign map? I don't believe it. I don't believe you. I just don't believe you. I think you're lying.
Crunchy things like, as a Space Marine, you can walk up to like a planetary militia unit, army, and say, "Follow me."
Yep.
And they will follow you.
That's
like
good.
not in their turn, in your turn, they will follow you around, and when you fight a battle, they'll join you in. So you have these kind of really cool tactical options that allow you to manipulate squares that are using diplomacy.
Yep.
Sorry, go on.
Oh no, you go.
Another example here is the government using the bottom left.
That's actually what I was just about
There we
to ask.
go, I knew it.
Let's see,
Every planet will have like a slightly
The headphones
quirky,
is prelude.
government character.
Piss off.
Planet, and like all factions, so all factions will react to what you do in the world. So
Oh man,
everyone's
I'm missing a lot of stuff y'all are saying.
The governors in particular are a little bit.
I think
complicit.
Rose simple turn-based
They tend to
battles,
like
but
it
still,
when you
yeah,
move around on their
that's
planet.
good.
But
That's
they all
fine.
have personalities.
Is it
You
heretical
might
to say
find
that I
the
kind of like
government,
Empire Total War naval battle?
really
No, not at all.
industry.
If the robes is purple loot, shut up. They didn't
So if you
even
go on his planet
care in
and you
Napoleon.
start
They
bombing
made
all of his
chain
trains,
shot
his
the
industrial
same
factories,
range
he's
as
really
round
different.
shot.
And he's not
There was never a reason to
and
use
he's not
chain
gonna give
shot.
access to some
Naval
of the
battles,
factories.
Jake said that.
However,
Bowen says naval battles were already
he might
gutted
have
by the time
access to
Napoleon
some
came out.
and
Then
he
they
actually
were
loves
mega
it when
uber
you
gutted
start
in Rome
killing
2.
even his own citizens
Then with
on the
Attila
planet. So when you're
Thrones, they
going
were
to blow
just
up his
still
factories,
blocks
you might be
rubbing.
like, "Hey,
Yeah,
cool, I love it."
rubbing
There's
blocks
some
together.
kind of like fun, weird storytelling with the governors, where it's a kind of another version of diplomacy, but in line with how this IP works.
Yes.
Oh, they're
And
actually
are we-
including
is
governors
the
in this. That's
attitude log
interesting.
Something we can click to
Yeah,
show.
it probably won't be anything in there. No.
There's not
but-
anything yet, but when you do things, that is going to
so
plus
this-
or minus
this
with
will
the
track
governor.
the kind of things that you've done, right? So it's a kind of a, it's got a fun game of like working out what the governor likes.
Why
and
not have a
dislikes.
set piece where you just
You
show
also have
me?
edicts, which are you working with
What
more
the
kind
thing?
of continent level.
Oh
authorities to
gosh,
get
I don't
things done.
care.
There's
Those
actually recent
the
changes
edicts
to
are just the
things
things,
before.
are just like the
It
settlement
would be things like, for example,
declarations in Attila.
Making sure that all the workers are working extra overtime.
Was there jank? Yes, but I like
and
naval
if they
battles in
refuse,
Empire.
then
Yeah.
they go to become servitors or whatever. So you have a little bit more kind of.
How many
control,
gold pieces
but
for your
that's just
chalice, and is it
something
magical?
that governs your
Yeah, it is magical. It automatically refills itself.
So, yeah, if you want to be doing that kind of thing, you need to be. keeping
It never runs dry.
Someone started a question with Mr. Jake, but I think they're talking to you. They're asking just for, as a
They talking to
recap,
Ripper?
what is it like to start a campaign?
Yep. Follow the Samurai's battles are samey, no real incentive to play creatively in the different shots. Chalks up much damage you want to do. No one played naval battles. Well, maybe try to make it better. Yeah. Also, Empire Total War naval battle screenshot was used in Attack on Titan as a painting. What a painting asset?
That's when you kind of zoom out to the
One of the
crusade bit
episodes?
there, and
Was
you
it
can
really?
see like a sort of node map.
That's kind of cool. That's interesting. I love that that culture kind of spans internationally. That's fun.
On your journey
The manual control mode in
I will have a
F2S was
follow-up
cool
question
though.
for you.
Yeah, it was
But,
alright.
before
Not
I-
very
I
well.
see a lot
No,
of
it was
people,
cool. It was cool.
Asking about other features of stuff like co-op campaign, multiplayer battles. We're not going to talk about those at the moment, but we will talk about those. There's still a lot of tech being worked out in the background. We will come back and we will have those discussions. I don't want you to feel like we're ignoring you. I do see it. We just don't have anything at the moment to be able to give solid information about the infrastructure and systems there.
There's another space movement feature on the screen here I can talk about.
Go for it.
So if Peterson was already moving in the right direction, that's what he knew. So one of the things about the Space Marines, right, was really interesting about the IP and story about them is that while they are like the heroes of the Imperium in some ways, everyone is also absolutely terrified of them. Am I allowed to swear on the stream?
If you say it, I can't stop you. So.
Okay, well, everyone's shit scared of
I
them.
mean, does anybody
Because of a little thing that happened 10
does
times
anybody
yesterday.
care if I talk over this?
Yep.
So,
Because I just want to read chat.
well, how long have we got?
Oh.
So
AI
they're
would never
constantly
respond
juggling
to it to the
between
manual
this
control.
tension between like I am here to
Sit out of
save the
range
United
and
States
skip
Imperium,
shots across
but
the
also
water.
this, like,
Never have to
skyrocketing
engage.
awful
Yeah, I
nightmare
feel like that
bureaucracy
was
for Imperium.
kind of a
Might not
broken
be giving
feature,
them the
but
resources that I actually need to do
I think the
If I
incentive
do
was
the things
good.
that
They just needed to
like
implement it
the
better.
rest
Like
of
if you were out of
territory,
range, you would have
some
never hit
Inquisitor
anything.
back on
Yep.
Terra, he's going to get a little pissy, a little bit nervous about me being building empires and stuff. So you're constantly juggling this concept of suspicion.
Fall
which is
of the
something you'll
Samurai is
generate when
interesting
you do
because the
things that are a bit
ships are
naughty,
pretty
like
modern,
holding
so you have a
treaty
different
territories.
type of warfare. True.
And renowned, which
Yep, it
yeah,
was
when you do things
cheating.
like
It even
momentum,
gave you
like,
bonus
kill-
damage.
kill
What?
not good.
Oh, that's bullshit.
So if you were, but the more
Use it.
famous
You could
become
use it to
and the more renowned
cheese.
you
At least I'm
become, the more
saying. Is
eyes
this
are on you.
gameplay? It's something.
So, you might be.
It's something. They showed gameplay like a couple
All
times.
these victories, but,
Once,
as many chapters
in the
have
beginning.
actually,
That's good enough, right?
position are
Oh,
more
let me
suspicious
see.
of you because they're more worried.
It's
that
the
you
same scandal as the
Yeah,
first-person
so
camera
we're
in
really
Rome
keen
2.
to
They had a
explore that
scandal
kind of
from the Julian
tension
McKinley
of
article
like,
with the camera
Imperium
being
are
on
not
making your
good,
soldiers
they're
buffed.
not the good guys.
No way!
Like, this is the nightmare regime.
That is outrageous. I never
And
knew
you're
that.
really having to kind of
Total
balance,
War Cat says
that
making
against,
space battles means
what you
spending
need to
money
do.
on something
There
unique.
might be
CA
cases
doesn't know
where
how to
the morally
do
correct thing
anything
to do,
unique
like
anymore.
murder
If
civilians,
CA does something
might
that
be seen as
hasn't been
deeply
seen
suspicious.
in Total War before,
So
it's stolen from other games.
It depends on if they
I feel like that's accurate. And also, they don't need to. Battlefleet Gothic exists, and Games Workshop has no
the move to a theater system.
has no intention on
so
limiting its shelf
theater.
space by
What is it that's solving?
only, funneling you to one
That's
game.
really. So
Let's see. Look at all those future DLC factions. Scroll by. Yeah, all 22 of them.
the best part of any Total War campaign is the first like 20 to 30 turns, right? I think that's almost universally accepted, right? Because that's where it's a bit more of a curated experience. You're not snowballing, and we really wanted to find a way to make the game feel big and sprawling and interconnected, and support like multiple successive campaigns, without having to make that into one like just big, never-ending thing, right? But it's imagine it's like people we see this all the time in Warhammer. Right? People go and they play 100 Carl Franz campaigns, and the dream of this is like every Carl Franz campaign you play like isn't just thrown away at the end. right, it feeds into your next Car France campaign, so it feels like it's all part of like a big ongoing journey.
Yeah.
What?
So I guess the equivalent is you play a Car France campaign, and the first campaign is you're in the old world, right? And then you finished it. Well done, you've conquered the old world. And then instead of that kind of ending there, or that being your experience, when you start the next Car France campaign, you're not in the old world again. You're in the new world, or in Lustria, right?
Yeah.
So it's you're taking that army and you're an invading force somewhere else.
Yes, and you get that.
What the hell is he talking
Obviously,
about?
the difficulty curve.
That's not even remotely accurate to how that game plays. What the hell is he
Again,
talking about?
Yep.
Because these planets and these systems will be very different.
We gutted naval battles, but get ready for gutted diplomacy as well, because you can't make the AI work. Yeah, you know.
600 turns plus crusade data. But we can kind of keep it fresh, keep injecting new stuff, keep the gameplay engaging without it kind of getting product control. So it's a really exciting way to kind of, I think, capture.
Free-for-all battles would be cool, but I don't think the AI could handle it now.
I like to be able to complete a campaign in an afternoon, right? And this
Multiple
allows me to do
battles.
that, with a smaller campaign, for example. But
Multiple
still
way
feel
battles
like
would be
kind of wait
cool,
straight away there.
since it would be the first time they genuinely
Just
make
scoop up a couple
something
of
new.
things that people have
That's not a new
referenced in
feature,
chat.
Saluda.
Questions
That's in
about
Medieval
resizing the
1.
UI.
A game from 2000.
I believe there will be a lot of
2000.
accessibility and rescaling
Free-for-all
options,
battles on the
not in this
campaign
demo.
map
The point
were a
is
thing
it's
in
kind of
Medieval
plug and
1.
play. But that's something that we'd look into.
So it's not even an
how big
outrageous
is
expectation.
the-
It's
is
just something
this
that should be in the
planet
game.
relative to other planets.
If you want to see how to do first person, well, look at Gates of Hell. That's it. Yeah, I've seen you. I've seen your shorts, Volan. I've seen your shorts mowing people down. Gates of Hell controlling tanks with third person is fire. I would never ask them a question of such low impact on the thing. Yeah, it's just a couple employees talking to each other. Legend of Total War here, and in today's video we will have a Saving Your Disaster campaign where he will have a multi-year worth campaign saving the entire Imperium.
I have just looked at the time. We are at 4:30, and we have so much to go through. So a little bit of a speed run on
probably,
resources. What resources
if you care to watch something like that. Spaceship battles are not hard to make. They just don't even want to try with naval battles. People will eat for. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Alexander. Imagine the Saving Your Disaster campaigns with 10 theaters. Yeah, it wouldn't work, right? It would be this massive thing that would go on forever. Have fun reading chat and miss the content or being a good consumer and paying attention. Let's be honest. The slop tubers will make a sum up of this stream repeating the same things. Yeah, like a 1-for-1 repeat. Somebody else will watch it.
That will go up and down. If you bombard it, they'll die. If you blow up the planet, they'll all die.
And I mean, like, what are they even talking about? Are we really going to hear something that's revolutionary?
I haven't actually checked with the UI updates now. You might have to click off it and try again.
Did he or did he not?
Oh, they were in their bunkers.
They were.
But it will update. That's really cool then.
Nice.
So we've
a
spoken
flubbed
about
feature.
population edicts,
Imagine saving your disaster
space
campaigns with 10
resources,
theaters. Yeah,
government
nightmare.
interactions, events on
Have
the
fun
regions,
just
unit
read
recruitment,
that.
units don't
Legend
need a general.
Balding would get so much
yeah,
worse
yeah,
if he has managed 1,000 billion different planets under siege by multiple enemies. I don't think Hearts can handle it. I mean, I definitely wouldn't put the time into it. Oh, that's... Well, I know the guy. Arena died for this shit. I can't. Sorry, Dole. Oh, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Redacted says, I think it is now a universal problem. All AAA games, when they do something new, it was just... Yeah, that's also true. That's also true. Yes. Bro, Arena was so fun, Silly Sam said that they can't make one thing. Saluda says, no, they can't. Fake fan, what do you mean you didn't play Medieval 1?
We've got just a few more campaign things to say, and then we'll go into the second battle. Right, campaign, we've spoken about that. Victory conditions?
Yeah, so they will be quite...
They mentioned an intention to make naval battles for Mid-3, but my bet is Mid-3 won't have naval battles on Mid... No, of course they won't. They're going to be in a separate game. And if they get space battles in this, they're going to put naval battles in Warhammer Fantasy, and that's going to be a separate game. It's my prediction. Magic Artillery. What does recruiting 200 soldiers in a population of 15 billion change? Maybe the population would be more affected on the Guard faction. Oh!
But as always, the goal of them is...
The chat is far more interesting than any of this shit. What am I even looking at, bro? It's just a mess of vile colors.
It's not hand-holdy UI. It's totally up to you to decide how you want to achieve that goal. And we're going to support full custom. When you combine traits and tech trees and all of that, there's going to be many different ways you can put it together.
Fantastic. Detachment composition effects.
Oh yeah, this is a little one. I mean, this is an idea we nicked from our colleagues over on Warhammer DLC from the Gorfang Rockgut DLC. You get nice little effect. Basically, depending on who's in your detachment, you will get passive effects to do different things. So one of my favourite ones is that if you're playing as one of the orc features, is you run around and you collect scrap piles. And if you have, you have a Gretchen unit, and Gretchen are generally a terrible unit. They're not very good in battle. But if you have a few of them in your army now has some Gretchen who they can send to pick up scrap. So as you go collect scrap, you donate more scrap. So your choice of units in the army has kind of campaign consequences in a really nice way. So sometimes it will be an ability you unlock. So a lot of the Space Marine doctrines you will unlock by having a certain combination of units in your army. And again, it has that kind of tactical element of how you combine them.
I will say, you didn't mean Gorfang Rockgut. That wasn't one of the DLCs. That's not Will confirming a DLC, I promise.
Oh, sorry. Who was it? What's his name?
Is it the Orc?
Yeah, the Orc guy.
Which one?
The most recent Orc one.
From Omens.
Oh, Gorbad Ironclaw.
There you go.
His name. Yeah, sorry.
There was no. We're not making.
Oh, I thought they were
War
bringing a
confirming
fantasy
that
guy
was
into
a
this.
DLC.
That was really
Oh,
weird.
fantastic. So we've got detachment competencies, character skills.
Yes, so we will have characters like skills. They have skill trees, they have traits. Those won't be visible in this build, but it's a little less. There's a little less focus on characters versus some previous from Warhammer. So these aren't going to be skill trees where you have like 30 different skills, where you have incremental skill points. There's a lot more kind of chunky binary choices. There's also a really cool thing that we've got in. So we brought back the concept of followers, which is again something we had as a feature of Medieval. But these are not just like a UI icon that you put on your character. If you have a flash gate follower as an orc and you put him in your warlord's bodyguard, he's going to be there in battle, right? If you have a chaplain and you put them in your chapter master's bodyguard, he's going to be there in battle. So these followers are things you can collect, but you actually see them in the bodyguard of your character.
And that's been really important from the dynamic cutscenes and from you saying events on the map. It is about when you've done something, you've added someone to your squad. It's about seeing that reflected, right?
Why isn't that in Warhammer Fantasy, bro? That pisses me off.
Two more things, and then we will let Bedson play this battle. Unit specialization and upgrades.
Yes, so
that's actually an interesting feature.
Space Marines in particular.
Bringing people. It really feeds into the RPG element, which is what they should have done for the fantasy game.
You will be able to, on a per unit basis, customize exactly what weapons they have.
Yep.
And those will unlock based on their experience levels. And then as they get more experience, you might have moved to a whole new unit type, right? So you might be able to take your regular intercessor. They get really
oh yeah. I forgot what that was.
And then they'll have even more kind of cool weapon options, right? So you have really fine control.
Let me see. What are y'all saying? Nightmare says maybe the population would be more affected on the guard faction. Maybe. I mean, I doubt it. They should make Pirates Total War and have it only be naval battles. No, that would suck. Absolutely not. To be honest, Space Marine recruiting process takes many people just to make one Space Marine, so I can see the population being affected. But would they implement that? Would they implement that into the game? I don't think so. That being said, I want to play as Tau or Guard. Tactical Hobbit says my interest in Warhammer is as low. It couldn't be any lower. It's so low it couldn't be any lower. I mean, yeah, at this point.
Deal with this kind of the local landscape in a kind of fun way.
Yep.
I mean, the only reason I'm here is because I gotta clean up the trash.
There may be some more campaign stuff we pick up, but we have 2 working mics now, hopefully. So should be that we can all talk at once.
An amazing feat.
What factions there will be at launch?
2 working mics.
So we have our 4 playable factions.
Yep.
Space Marines, Eldari, Orcs, and Ashnatar. Each of those will have 2 playable sub-factions, which are like an author's lore faction. So they'll come with their own traits, their own special characters.
Nightmare asks Saluda, "Are you okay?" in reference to him wanting to play Tau. I want Pearhead. Here you go.
Let me put some
It's so loud. It's kind of a jump scare.
Thank you, Will. I will say I've been having a blast customizing the factions where I can. I think a lot of people are gonna. Do you think a lot of people are going to immediately jump in, make their first Space Marine custom chapter as their first experience, or would you expect them to come in as...
Who gives a shit? Oh my gosh. I don't remember asking.
I'm biased, I don't like But you can say, I'm boring on fail, which means you can do that.
Yeah.
Or you can be like, I'm cool, I'm going to make my pink marines called the Space Bears.
Something just fell on that guy.
Yeah,
What was that?
Customization is huge, but we do know, especially in the Warhammer
Something just fell on that guy.
So we're really trying to support both options.
And you can see there in the, I think our capture card is just about recovered.
This is the same
You
map.
can see in there the custom faction in that was their colours. That was Benson's
Right?
colours that he chose.
This is the same map in the Bibli demo.
And there's we got that land
Showcase
raider.
thing. Am I wrong?
And a lot of other tanks. Like he's clearly trying
I'll
to
make sure you get that
match
cinematic
match
camera. We gotta make sure.
tank numbers.
Today.
Oh yeah, he was busy while we were talking.
Did they implement the Imperium being able to just glass planets if they lose?
Absolutely devastating amount of firepower.
He wants to make
I
sure
doubt
he
it.
doesn't lose this battle.
It'd be a cool feature.
Okay, feel free to get started. So
It is!
one of
There's the
burning
bridge!
questions
No,
is we
go
have a land
back.
raider
Go back,
in
you
there.
whore. There's the bridge. This is the
People spotted
same
there's no such thing as
map.
transport capacity yet.
Yeah.
Is there a
There's
a
there's the
transportability?
staircase. There's the big staircase that they came down before.
It's definitely something that we're keen to look into.
So seemingly,
Correct me
it
if I'm
would
wrong,
appear
I've seen some of the discussions about it. We know
as
you know,
if
it's something that
they don't
people
have
would
much
see and that they definitely want.
from what they showed
My understanding
in
is the discussion
previous
is to make sure the technology to do it right is
showcases.
there.
Why
That's where
are
that
the
decision
infantry
comes,
up front? Why are
rather
they in
than
front of the tanks?
rushing
The
into
tanks
a
should be
system
leading
that
the
maybe
charge,
will
right? Because they're the
half
ones
work.
with the
It's-
armor.
We want to do something that actually feels good for transport.
Oh man.
Yeah, and there's also the secondary part, which any feature that we do, we want to ensure that the AI can also use it correctly.
Mhm.
And like transports are such a central mechanic for how you can operate on a battlefield. What
Yeah.
are your tactical choices? So, if we do transports, we want to ensure that the
Tactical
AI is
tourists.
capable of using
They're
them.
talking about tactics while there are health bars on the units. Totally useless. Completely useless.
If your favorite faction.
The year is 42K. The Imperium is under Orc rule. Human male are. I'm not reading that
And in the
shit.
meantime, like units that are transports, we're trying to
What
ensure they're also
I want battle
relevant
mechs, Dungeons
combat
and Dragons,
units.
Total
Yep,
War.
which they often
Is your
are.
room Asmongold tier or
Like,
the cloth is
transports you've
just for
seen
privacy? It's for
generally
privacy.
A bit more combat capability as well.
Hoff, I
We do
thought
have things like drop
I
pods,
thought
so
it was a
some
tent. It is a tent.
like balconies.
I love how the stream is just
So you
bro
will see
looking
kind of
dead
lots of
inside.
things, but they're not going to hang around the balcony after, so
What
that's
was
why
that?
You're really hoping they're going to go over that bridge, aren't you? So something
I'm
people see
so
there, we spoke
sorry.
in the last
I'm so
stream
sorry.
about,
I'm trying to
the
stay,
actual
I'm trying to stay
in
high
abilities.
energy here, but it's just,
These
oh,
guys
it's
bring
so
back their own.
hard.
Betson, if you're willing to
It's so
answer.
hard just watching
Yes,
this
so we
shit.
have three doctrines. So you have the tactical doctrine, which basically gives you a
'Cause
burst of speed.
I like
bit of accuracy.
Warhammer. I like
the
it.
main reason for this
And
is
I'm just
basically if you
watching
need to
it
move,
be
for example, if it's
mutilated
straight away
by
from
these
the-
corporate
from an incoming road,
peons, and it
keep position fast.
it
It's good for
hurts
that.
me inside. It
And
literally
basically
hurts
activate
me.
in an area to gain that bonus where you most need it. Devastator basically maximizes your firepower, helps you punch through armor.
This is the same map. It's just that
it's
we were
kinda
on the opposite side at the
really gonna
Bibli
help your
showcase or
gun line
whatever.
punch through where it's needed.
Oh man.
And finally, you've got the assault doctrine, which is like when you need some.
Yeah, do
good
they only
melee
have
output,
3 maps at the moment or what?
it's
Dolphy
there for
said
you.
that. Yeah.
So
Again, kind of moving the
It really seems
like
that
the
way.
Terminator's punching
Please
somewhere
give
or
me
assault
Knight Total
intercessors.
War with small unit scale and
Go
managing
for
Knighthood
assault,
orders.
you know, help you shine.
And again, the reason that
I mean, all right.
these are locked is because he's built a pallet style.
Gotta make sure tanks are floating above craters. Is that what happened? Oh, look, there's a spell. What is that?
See the orc milkshake in action as well. It's traveling in a slightly.
They really hate
That-
that building.
That's
yeah,
the
it really hates
spell.
that building, and it hates a couple of orcs that have been chucked away. But well aimed. This vortex is incredibly powerful.
So that was the bit
Was that was that the
our favourite space wizard.
And
Space
one thing-
Marines
so
or
that's one
what?
thing we didn't have in the Astra Militarum battle. Betson, if you're able to pick the librarian.
And that thing was just able to
that
outflank
is
the player.
Abilities. Did
Alright.
you find them in the battle?
Good gameplay.
Instead of the
Good
card?
gameplay so far.
That is them having their own
Unit models look
abilities
terrible. I
outside
mean, they
of
kind of do.
Space
These
Marines,
devs don't
right?
know
Yeah,
basic
unit
combined arms
abilities.
tactics.
We've tried to keep
Because
unit
infantry is
abilities
cheap, tanks are expensive, so it's
quite
okay to
minimal,
lose infantry before tanks.
like,
Yeah,
so
I guess
in
the
end, like, we
gameplay
wanna
sense,
focus
that makes
in
sense.
on the action.
The
we
scale
kinda
is so
wanna ensure
traffic,
that,
no
the game is
epicness.
more about tactics than just
Oh!
like micromanaging every ability that you
Hang
have,
on, let me
or,
find it.
say hit the combat buff button to give you.
Let me find it
20%
because they
more
won
attack for
awards.
this unit.
This game
and then
won
went to the cooldown,
awards at
There was a
Gamescom.
question there of why would
Which
there
basically
Imperial
proves that
Guard in the middle of the
Gamescom
battlefield when we started it?
is has very low standards.
So basically, we have ambient units. These are like units.
In my
there's
opinion.
constant war on these planets.
Let me see.
And like there's always going to be local forces already kind of joining in
Oh,
on the
here
fight.
we go.
Yep. It just really helps kind of set the
Here
mood.
it is.
set the
Most
scene
epic,
for this
best
bad
PC
conference.
game.
And it helps get the scale as
The standards are very low at Gamescom.
well. Tons and tons of entities. Any
Is it not the same exact armies, but they approach from opposite sides? I don't think it's the same exact armies, because before, at the Bibli showcase, it was the Astra Militarum.
Here we see one of the.
Oh
kind of
my
abilities
gosh,
of
what
really
was
heavy
that?
vehicles, like Bane Blades, Land Raiders. or
Was that
Stomper,
me or
but
them?
There's certain buildings that they can just smash through.
Goodness
Yep.
gracious.
And the Bedson's setting up a perfect ambush there.
Well, Firstborn Marines are gone now, so it's almost dead? What
so
is?
one of the things we didn't get to talk about last time, which was very shooting focused, was melee combat.
Never mind unit
we
variety.
did have a lot of
Where
questions
is the
about
map
it, though, so I was
variety?
wondering if
Right,
if you could give
Psychers
us a
have
little
some
bit of a
spell
breakdown of
stuff.
how melee
But is there a
combat works
Psyker on
here,
their team?
maybe in how it's different to other Total War titles.
And can they do stuff like that?
So, kind of like.
I
again,
didn't know
the key
that
part
they
that
were
we
utilized
focused on
in
is,
Space
how do
Marine
we sell the
battles.
fantasy?
Mhm.
How do we make melee combat kind of look like it belongs in the world?
What do you
Like
mean
some
look like it?
key
It
areas
does
we
belong in the
looked into
world.
is just fluidity. The
Melee
fluidity
combat is
of combat. So like how
so prominent
how
in
frequently
40K.
do
What is he
entities
talking
attack, For
about?
example, like you can't do a Space Marine where every 4 seconds a Space Marine.
Psyker
will
probably,
attack.
yeah.
That just doesn't.
China
sell
Total
the
War, I just want to
fantasy.
play Mao.
So we've
There's
kind of
a librarian that leads
Space
the
Marine
army.
should
Oh,
probably try
okay.
to
I
attack as
gotcha.
frequently as
Librarians
possible.
can do spells too, then yeah.
And that's kind of the approach we've taken with
Smaller
them.
scale than tabs,
So,
by the way.
There are
Most
times where
epic,
Space Marine will
best
take a
PC
break
game, and
from-
it's not even
from
released
attacking,
yet. Thank
but That
you.
might just be a break to shoot.
Goodness gracious.
To get the pistol.
Frame rate
yeah.
drop.
Or just like to
Why
find
they
a new-
have
new
line
thing to
tanks.
punch.
Paravere.
And we
This is
basically
no more Total War, at
take-
least for me.
spend quite
This
a bit
is
of
no
time
more
just
Total
kinda
War, at least for me. Yeah,
trying
no,
to figure out
it's
like how do
nothing.
entities
No
make
way this
movement
game will have
decisions in
multiplayer
combat.
campaigns.
How
I don't
can
even
they
know how it would
maneuver
be able to support it with
get to do
multiple
what they need to do.
theaters of
So,
war
for
and
example,
multiple
Space
campaigns. Yeah,
Marines,
good luck.
If they start getting kind of surrounded,
Where is melee
they'll
animation?
try to kind of huddle up together towards the kind of
Total
forming
War bugged
this fighting
animations. No
circle,
animations for that.
where basically they're kind of protecting each
Yeah,
other's
this is like
backs.
the demo.
Space
Like it's like an early
can be
build.
flanked. They
That's their
generally
excuse. So
they take less of a debuff if they get basically flanked compared
They're
to
on
like
the
some.
wall.
are those guys
There are
running?
more
Are they
around them. I think
routing?
There's a better awareness to begin with, and they're pretty much always surrounded.
They're used to it.
Yeah, and then for example, we have other entities. We kind of have like this threat system running underneath.
Are they running
in the
away?
melee combat itself, where
Those things are
entities
running
will basically
away.
Try to like figure out, well, is this thing threatening to me?
Yep.
So for example,
And I
like
have yet to
Space
see a
Marine
scenario like we've seen a
might not
couple
stand back from,
situations where the
from,
orcs brought multiple
Lord Boy.
different kinds of units. I have yet to see a scenario
stand
where
back
the
from a
Space
stomper.
Marines are even
And in the same way, like
are even
a
challenged.
trooper, like a Astra trooper, might not be. Well,
Well,
actually,
they're not going to step back from.
well, they're gonna probably not Gretchen. But they, for example, like boys,
Can you
will be more
control
threatening
that?
towards a trooper.
Oh
They'll,
my
try to,
gosh.
they don't
There it
wanna
is. There's
withdraw
the
from
first
combat.
person,
It's
follow
their
the samurai
place.
thing
They
again.
know what they want to do. Whereas a
Dropping
trooper,
frames.
like a boy might step away from Space Marine and be like, okay, actually,
Yeah.
this is still a bit scary. Like I'm aggressive, I want to punch them, but this Space Marine just keeps killing my friends.
I just got distracted by one of the most egregious acts of
Yeah.
overkill.
Stopping Okoi.
Really. dislike that
Okoi
one.
in the
Oh,
chat.
fantastic.
Stopping already?
There.
Oh, I wanted to see
I will
more.
say the,
Oh, please
well,
let me
obviously
back in the
whilst we're
partner
working on
program, Creative
optimization,
Assembly. I
Shelly
swear
really
I'll
has
shill
our
like a
capture
good
card playing in the
boy.
background there. It's been going for a few years, and I think it's time for
Pathetic.
us to do a new
Chat.
one. Right, we're going to load
Whoever's
back. I think
left,
we've got
press
one
S to
battle that we
spit.
can play through, but we'll play through that battle and we'll just take some questions. So there's nothing more for us. So we'll see if there's stuff that people can bring up, and that hopefully we'll be able to answer. So if you guys have questions, if there's anything you've heard,
Legend
anything
left at a
campaign,
bad time.
We've got battles to talk about. Otherwise, even if there are things we've
Oh,
already answered,
gosh.
we can go back over if needed. But otherwise, we will have Bedson whiz through this final battle, and then we will start to wrap things up. Who are your favourite factions in Warhammer 40,000?
Oh gosh. All right.
Total War?
Oh, I'm
I'm gonna watch these guys freaking.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I love my little robot guitar.
Watch these guys freaking. Now we're just watching
Mad,
old,
you know, but the first game-
old gameplay.
Yeah, for me it's Astra Miltarm.
So was that it?
You're
More
very
of-
happy then.
More
Is that
of
it?
the-
We
not quite.
jumped around on
My army is
a
deathcore, so
on
still waiting.
a testicle for 5 minutes and.
Yeah, I mean, you'll see in this battle that in the first battle, Benson was fighting, his librarian was in Tacticus armor. This time he's in Terminator armor.
Oh no, we're doing another battle. Okay.
Um,
Well, I don't know what that intro was. Was it just a typical intro for a battle then?
Oh yeah.
Or occasionally Gundalf. We can't decide.
Oh,
what to-
goodness.
because he's battle wizard. But yeah, we really want you to get very attached to these characters.
When the Mega Knobs route, you know the orcs need a fight to the death mechanic. You could even call it fight to the death or something orc-like. Yeah.
Can they die?
It's probably playing on easy, perhaps.
So apart from your faction leader, every character can die.
The shatting orcs are running again. This is the most pathetic potato-looking bullshit ever. Why would orcs retreat?
And of course for Space Marines,
I don't know. I don't know. I assume they have a reason, but I don't think that's right. Reminds me of Company's Heroes, except slow animation, slow motion. Yeah, absolute baby game for babies, even more baby than Warhammer 1 to 3.
They might continue to serve the Emperor.
It really does feel that way. It really does
And
feel
when that
like
dreadnought's blown up, we'll put that in a bigger dreadnought.
it's just the
Feel like
most
those Russian Nazi
gentrified
guys are the
version of anything we've ever gotten before.
Yeah, so even so dreadnoughts and actually land raiders as well, like we're treating them almost like characters as well. Like these
Dreadnoughts are a
very
separate DLC.
Powerful ancient
Yeah.
creations that are really valuable. So yeah, I think while you probably
If a
can
unit
theoretically
can't
get a 20
realistically
stack of
flee
dreadnoughts
because
and
they're
stuff for
that
grey
slow,
raiders,
they
like
should
that's
not be
not
running
something
away.
that make easy
Makes sense.
possibly you'll see available.
When the Mega Knobs... Oh, I just read that. Orbital attack strategy game for me.
Yeah.
S to
Also, I
spit.
will
Yeah,
ask you that
press
question in a
S to
second,
spit.
but
Yes,
because someone was
exactly.
asking,
Saluda. Thank you,
will all
Saluda.
factions have
Thank you,
a
Nightmare.
deep level of customization. And yes, they
I'm gonna
will.
play the free version. I got
the-
you.
what was
Legends
the
Gate
last thing
before
you
it got
said?
worse. Still too late though. Yeah, I agree. So
There we go.
where are the
so I saw-
Eldar?
I think it was a conversation
Where are
on
the
Reddit
Tau?
of
Well, the Tau aren't going to be in this
stacking,
game.
doom
They're
stacking,
advertising the
so
Eldar as if they are in this
stop them
game,
from just getting 20 dreadnoughts
but we have yet to
and-
see any gameplay.
So a lot of it will be just how we make
Legend Total War sell himself to CA? Well, I mean,
example, like to actually
no,
have to,
but
capacity limit on their
I don't know if that's because.
and also
Well.
like certain units, for example, will primarily only be
Let
available.
me, we'll move on. Mega Armored Knobs in Dawn of War were pretty vulnerable to fear units, but they shouldn't route when they lose soldiers. TF, yeah, I agree. If this game was made in the 2000s era, we'd have all factions on release. Yeah, probably. What they called this a Total War, where are the massive scale battles? Yeah. May as well restart Dark Crusade. Yeah. Hang on, I'll come back to that. For this beta, I just played Dawn of War again. Where are the Titans, the Night Mechas? Where are the cool things?
there's
They're
questions
coming in the
about,
next game.
sync
You have to pay
builds,
$60 for
make a
those.
return.
Yeah, I mean,
So
they're there in
I'm watching
small
this
portion.
and they want to talk about scale. The scale isn't any bigger than anything we've ever seen before. Why wouldn't I just buy Dawn of War? You know, because we all know inevitably this is going to be $600, $700 like the Warhammer 3 or the Warhammer Fantasy games. So why wouldn't I just go buy Dawn of War 4 or buy Dawn of War 1 for a fraction of the price and Dawn of War 2 and its accompanying DLCs? For again a fraction of the price. I don't.
A feeling of impact, and that's kind of like our main focus because like it asynchronous combat plays better for. The
I don't see the point. I don't even see the
But
point.
there is a place
The
for,
only
like,
reason
you
this
know,
game exists is to
spectacle,
maximize Games
It's finding
Workshop
that balance.
shelf
And I
space.
think there was a discussion of like, is it ragdolling? I guess when they're killed, of like it's more physics-based responses to things. I mean, we saw it in the Land Raider kind of veering on one side as it was going over an obstacle, right? That wasn't an animation; that was a dynamic response.
So that would be like the physics-based impulses that, for example, vehicles have.
Yeah.
Don't use ragdolling for basically not flying of infantry, for example.
Yep.
That is still kind of more of a game logic-driven.
So no, it's not
speed
physics based.
calculation
It's
or
not
velocity
physics-based.
calculation of like
Right.
they're going in this direction.
not
they're gonna lose
simulated.
This amount of speed due to air
So much
resistance.
fancier.
It's a line of code that initiates when it reaches that.
Ragdolling
reaches
is
that
a very
point.
specific
Yes.
technological term.
I feel like I've treaded on a landmine.
When
with that
you,
word.
if you know if you give an orc and all his bits go flying off in different directions,
Yeah.
like that's not canon, right? That's kind of all it is.
Gosh, this is mind-numbingly dull.
Like, if you take a
this,
enough speed,
this
you
is
know,
brutal.
over there and stuff. And, you know, like when a Bane blade fires a cannon,
Just
like,
like in
it literally kind
tabletop.
of, yeah, you know, it kind of rocks back and stuff. And a lot
Just
of that
like in
is
tabletop.
that's
Okay.
Really cool.
And again,
Right.
the destruction of the buildings as well, right? Like a lot of that is all of the building destruction, right? That's driven by physics, right? And that creates these kind of really cool emergent situations. So the orcs have a unit, Storm Boy, which is an orc with a big rocket strapped to his back, and it's not the most reliable unit in the world for obvious reasons. So as soon as when it dies, it will just go flying off in random directions,
Yep.
and it can crash into a building, and that building can then fall over and land on some other Storm Boys who can then explode and fly over something else. So it really allows these kind of really cool.
It's all
emergent
just
stories.
fluff. It really feels like just fluff.
This goes off because he is getting relatively overwhelmed. So this is quite an important strike. Oh, there we go. Has that
Game
saved
lagged. Goodness
Question,
gracious,
do
too
you
many
still
too many
have
graphics on the screen at
it? He has
once.
a few, and you don't have any. He's got one.
The trump card.
Will the AI be playing differently, I guess, on battle for different factions like Eldari?
Goodness gracious, look how much
And
health
yes,
that thing
that's
has.
the goal. Like, you know, they'll approach the battle differently. They'll use different formations.
Damn!
Like the units that you have play a big part also in the decision making that you're gonna do. Like the orcs here are generally mostly melee
Oh, there goes the
units.
stream.
Yep.
The
Oh.
army is very melee focused.
May as well reinstall Dark Crusade.
It
Yeah,
makes sense for them to
I
try
saw
to
that.
come at you.
Where are we? Where are we?
But obviously, like something like an Eldari will take a very
What
different
point?
approach to
What is the
combat.
point of buying this?
I think that's trying to
We'll just
defensively
come to the next
use
game, and let's be
some of
honest,
his
NG
drop
can't
pods
handle the
now.
cool stuff.
Um,
I mean,
which
yeah,
is a
I mean, you
fantastic
might as
idea.
well wait
Oh, it's
until
careful with him.
I mean, that's
the last
still a
game
fine
releases,
move
because they're gonna
because
incorporate all of
those
it anyway.
Terminators in that combat, there's nothing to really hurt them. So
I think I just saw a Storm Boy flying off.
Rest in peace.
So why
Space
would
Bears,
you-
Someone said it's all right. The Space Bears were successful. This is back to the not Ultramarines.
I don't see a reason to buy this game.
So long as you kill enough orcs as you die,
Yep.
it's fine.
yeah,
That's your job.
I mean, unless
There is a question:
the
is it the intent that
the
custom
scale
faction
intrigues you?
represents on the unit cards?
but it feels a lot smaller and a lot more
In some ways,
condensed
yeah.
than
I think we're still kind of exactly
most Total Wars, and that might be because it's ranged combat. When before it was melee combat, you know, the maps didn't need to be that big because you would never have to find cover to shoot from behind, you know. But here, it feels very contained, despite them, you know, advertising the scale of it all.
a goth-themed melee faction they'll be using lots of mega dogs with kill tools.
When, you know, most of that scale is relegated to background stills and backdrops.
Sitting alive.
Fantastic. I got a bit lost watching it there and forgetting that also I was meant to be grabbing questions for you. Would there be any chance that if you made a custom faction, you would end up facing them in your own campaign? as a
Space
different
Marines
faction?
surrounded by orcs, they're all just standing there looking
I'm
at
throwing
them.
questions at you now that I don't know the answer to. So good luck.
So I'm not
Awesome,
obsessed with
okay.
it, But there is some stuff that we were trying to do with in terms of bringing in your friends' custom faction.
Dawn of War 4 got moved to December 3rd. I think what will be a better use for my money, it will last longer. Well, me personally, I would advocate you don't give Games Workshop any of your money. If you want to get a Dawn of War, I would advertise, or not advertise, but suggest
it does look like
Dawn of War 1 or
Benson
2.
Stabilized it.
It's not in this build.
But I wouldn't.
If you drive into
I wouldn't buy any of this crap. Are there no Skaven in 40k? They would fit pretty well. No, but I think Zinch has animalistic
I was gonna call it at the start,
creatures.
but we all call him different things, James or Benson.
Like
but
animalistic
it's not a term
demons?
of,
But no
hierarchy,
Skaven,
it's
no
because we've
Skaven.
known him for 9 years.
Why they don't
Awesome.
show us the
There-
good animations?
I
Because
think
they
that
don't
was our last
have
battle.
any.
Well done, Benson, for prevailing.
There are
Space Bears
Rattling
prevail,
snipers,
as
but they
the-
are
as the chat say.
halflings and not rats.
perfectly
Oh, that's
fine to
right, the
look close.
halflings.
Fantastic.
The stunties,
Then
whatever it's called.
We've run through everything we have here.
No, not
hopefully you guys
stunties, what are they
enjoyed
called?
A bit more of
Are they
an
called
exploration
rattlings?
around some of the intended for
Squats.
our campaign,
That's what they are.
both
Squats.
within and without the build.
Squats
so
and
talking about
ogres.
some of the stuff that we'll be able to
Ogrins.
see perhaps in closed beta if you're lucky enough to get in. or be on.
If you're lucky, if
but
we let
will
you.
have news on closed beta soon for those of you who are
Slime,
looking
worm.
forward, and you can expect Total War Warhammer 40,000 to be coming out in 2027. If you're there
Really?
at Gamescom, you're probably not watching the stream, but go give it a go and let us know what you think. But if you haven't signed up for the closed beta, absolutely worth doing that as well. But thank you very much for joining us.
But you're probably not
Thank
going to
you
get in.
fabulous guests. May not be the last we see of you guys. It is annoying that we ended up swapping seats. So thank you, Will, and thank you, Oscar, for joining us. We'll let you know when our next Alpha Strike is. I don't think it will be super far off, and that will probably be covering some beta. Other than that, we will see you next week for, I believe it will be our Glotkin stream.
What?
So I'll be starting up the save for that today. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming. Thank you so much.
I'm
for
not
the
watching
questions,
that.
And we'll get back to you next week.
What an absolute waste of everybody's time. Waste of my time, waste of your time. I don't know anything else about the game that I didn't know before. I don't feel more confident in these people's ability to make it worth a damn. I wish I could dislike this video more. I mean, holy shit. And at the end of the day, the real what it all, oh, there I am. Look, there we are in the suggested. Even if this game turns out to be something that isn't total trash, which I don't believe it will, you still shouldn't buy this game. Because all it is a platform to sell you more product. It is a product created by international conglomerates to sell you more product. There's no love, there's no passion, there's no interest. It's just what Games Workshop is suggesting they do, and what Creative Assembly is willing to do, in my opinion. It doesn't feel like something a person made. It feels like something that came out of a machine. You know, that one game, what's it called? The Man of War game, the Man of War Corsair. That feels like a game a person made. I bought that before it got taken off Steam. And it's great. It's like it's Naval Battles, Bannerlord, and Warhammer. It's well, I say Bannerlord, not Bannerlord, but it's like a Mountain Blade-esque where you have to, it's a squad-based RPG. That's what it is. In the same way where you have to build up your crew, and you start with 1, and then 2, and then 3, and you pay them. But you also have a ship, and that's like its separate character. And there was a lot of effort put into that game from like 1 or 2 people, I think. And then. Games Workshop enacted its classics initiative after hitting that game with a potential lawsuit, supposedly making them take the game down. Oh no! What happened? No, I'm wrong. What happened was their terms of service changed, or something changed. Something changed about the agreement, and they had to stop making the game. But now it's back up at Games Workshop good graces. They slapped their logo on it and put classic on it. Like they weren't the reason that it was taken down in the first place. Goodness gracious. I despise these companies. All that to say that you shouldn't give these companies money. They don't deserve it. They don't deserve your understanding, your money, your appreciation. None of it.
In this day and age with the internet, ignorance is a choice, and they're still choosing ignorance.
And I just want to show y'all something, because if there are any like diehard Warhammer fans in chat, I would suggest gatekeeping more, because this is what your hobby's becoming. There you go! Oh, this bitch. Hang on. Sorry, I don't... I don't mean to be so vulgar. Hang on. Let's see. Look, 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 look. I'm in a fanfic? That's your hobby. This is what your hobby is now. Just gooner bait bullshit. I gotta spell it right. I usually spell it Soytech. There you go. This guy. This freaking guy. Look at this. Oh! Oh! Look how happy he is. Look how happy. Yes! More slop. Oh, man. Where's the one where he's doing... There we go. There it is. There it is. You see that? There you go. You like that? Does that make you mad? Because it should. Oh, beautiful. That's your hobby now. It has been co-opted by people who either don't know, don't care, or are simply using it as an avenue to grow their audience and to make money. In my opinion, you know, this guy, I think he likes Warhammer, but he'll suck the cock of anything that's Warhammer related. So you can't take him at his word, as far as I see it. But this one, do you think she really gives a shit about Warhammer? I don't think so. Weapon review, so based. What an absolute nightmare. Warhammer used to be cool. And it's not even the people's fault. It is partially... Get me out of here, bro. Get me out of here. It is partially the consumer's fault, but... You know, Games Workshop being like... This Warhammer's for everybody. And if you don't like that, you can piss off. It's... Warhammer's for everybody? No, I don't think so. I don't think my mother, my mother or my sister, or you know, somebody. If you have a woman in your family, a mother, a sister, I don't think they want to hear about the molest elves that can only live by doing that to people. I don't think they want to hear about the bloviated carcasses with mouths in their stomach that eat people and turn them into grotesque amalgamations of human flesh. No, I don't think they want to hear that. That's what Warhammer is. It's grimdark, it's brutal, it's gritty. The toys are there to live out your fantasies in this universe because it is such a cool universe. The plastic would be nothing without the lore. And if you're not going to pay reverence to the lore, there's no point. You're just buying plastic. So no, Warhammer's not for everybody. And when something becomes for everybody, you get this shit. This is what you get right here. Just an amalgamation, a testament to the corporate hubris of multi-million-dollar conglomerates. What am I saying? Yeah, don't buy this game. Don't buy this game. Don't buy any games from this company. Don't buy anything from Games Workshop. Don't buy anything from Creative Assembly. This is my suggestion to you. I'm not demanding you do this. This is my suggestion to you as a consumer advocate, an advocate for video game creation. Do not aid in the perpetuation of the degradation and enshittification of our art and by proxy our culture. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I think we can end it here. I will read chat. If you want to stick around for that, feel free. But if you don't want to, thanks for coming out. This was a nightmare. Very disgusting. I'm so over this trash. I don't know. Inquisitorial Patrol next week. Maybe another super positive stream. Stay positive, stay comfy. I'll catch you guys next time. But all right, let's get through the chat here. Rattling Snipers. Tyranids DLC, Tau DLC, Necro DLC, Dark Eldar Squats, different regiments DLC. Yeah, no, it's coming. You got the right idea. That's what's coming. Farsight DLC. If they are advertising Eldar, where are they? I know, right? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know, Saluda. I have no idea. The frame's starting to die. Yeah, that was them. I think it was fine on my side. Volan says GDI ion cannon if it was a rust bucket that shoots piss. Ew. Saluda again. Why the explosion didn't do damage after that big unit died near the mecha? Because none of that matters, bro. It's a game of spectacle. Who cares? Who cares? You'll buy it anyway. Silly Sam. It's okay. We can just save our money for Medieval 3. We're not buying that, Silly Sam. We're not buying that. I don't know how hard I got to drill that into your head. We're not buying that game. Paravir. The would kill us with the oh yeah, they will destroy us with the DLCs. I see. Alexander, imagine how bad the World War I could have been. Oh yeah, no, Volan went in depth about that in one of his videos. Yeah, no, that was gonna be a nightmare. Where is the chalice? I need water, bro. I need the water. Here. It's late, but there's the chalice. There you go. We finished it. Now it's finished. Squats and rattlings are different? I didn't know that. I didn't know that, Nightmare. Aren't Squat their own faction? I thought... Yeah, I don't know. I've been out of the game for a minute, so I you know... Hang on, I'm gonna bring chat. Oh. What all did you see? I almost brought it to this one. I almost screwed myself. Straight doxed myself. Dolphy says, we're figuring... Warhammer 40k, we're figuring out how to make units melee. Mid 3, we're figuring out how to make units move a ladder. It's a disaster. It's a disaster. Imagine if the community saw your stream and not knowing who you are and see this. I mean, I don't know. I mean, this is basically the community here. This is about as much as the community as I interact with on a daily basis. Tim Curry is deceased? Oh, Tim Curry. Who the hell was I thinking of? I don't remember. But yeah, wow. I thought he was gone already. Man, there he is. He was the devil in the Last Unicorn. Good guy. He's a good actor. Good man. No, Tim Curry, the sea is commanding car. Okay, wait. All right, yeah, there we go. That's how we can. You're so right. You're so right. All right. There we go. Perfect.
I'm escaping to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism.
Space! I love how he's trying not to laugh.
Space!
Wait. Look at...
Space!
Awesome. Good man. Oh, gosh, damn it. Alright. Anyway. Oh, good. Be blessed, good sir. May you be, may you find peace in heaven. Oh, boy. Good guy. Soytech got some content to watch. Damn. No, Dolphy. We're not doing that. I'm sorry. I can barely tolerate that guy for more than like 15 minutes. We're not going through hours of that shit. I'm not reading that one by Silly. You can get out of here with that shit. You either gatekeep or you will become gooner bait. I mean, hey, I don't think that's wrong. I don't think that's wrong. I think demonstrably that's been proven true. Not all VTubers are bad. Some are good. Nightmare. It's not... That's not the... I'm assuming you're rage baiting me. Actually, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt there. I have no reason to believe that you're like that. No, I'll give you the benefit of that. Suitek, please shave the neck beard. It's smelly, please. What does that say? Hashtag defend the VTubers? No! They're ruining your hobby. Don't defend the VTubers. They're a part of the problem. Well, she's a female custodian, so I'm going to say no. Right, because there aren't any, but there are, kind of, but there aren't. Games Workshop hasn't made up its mind yet. Pick Me Girls discovered Warhammer. I don't know anything. Like I said, these women, I'm sure they're all respectable women, you know, in their respectable communities. What, you know, whatever. I mean, minus the Gooner bait. But regardless of if that's true, you still have to go. They still have to go. I'm sorry. That's just the way it is. If my hobbies are going to be restored to a functional state, they have to go. It's not that's not I'm not deeming that. That's just the way it is. I'm a messenger. It's just that's not my fault. I didn't make that the case. No boy, it's not an anti-woman thing. If there was a guy in there, I'd be just as pissed. Purveyor S to spit. Yep, thank you. If you think Warhammer is bad, have you seen what they've done to Warcraft, dude? I don't even care. I'm already split on like 3 different fronts here. Warcraft is no, far gone, far gone. Saluda says, TBH, after reading female literature, I do think some women would love Warhammer. Well, yeah, like there are aspects to it that girls like. I think, like, you know, the painting, that's not inherently a male thing. Anybody can paint. You know, girls like crafts. That's not outrageous to say. You know, so like, yeah, if you want to paint, but in regards to whether or not, you know, you can't just stop, whether male or female, you can't just stop at the painting part if you're going to enjoy Warhammer fully. You have to be appreciative of the lore and the writing and the history. And you know, most people, regardless of gender, I don't think would be on board with some of the stuff 40K presents. So, yeah, going back to that statement about Warhammer's for everybody, no, it's not. And when you try to make it that way, VTuber hell. The Demon Shulab, yeah, even though it was retcon. What? So you're telling me that the Eisenhower books, Eisenhower. You know, Eisenhower and Warhammer. So the Eisenhower books have been retconned? That's not real anymore? That's the best literature that shit's got. If something is for everybody, it's for nobody. Exactly. Nasmer, I'm going to put a small little showcase together to contrast the Astartes animation made by a dedicated fan versus Spaz Marines in this game. Yes, please, Nasmer, do that. Do that, please. I will reference it. Thank you very much. He almost chutted too close to the sun on that gatekeep thing. Uh-oh, serious things. Oops. Shut up! It's not... It's nothing to do with that. Piss off. I know him as the concierge in Home Alone 2. Holy shit. Huh. I figured that would be the one thing you don't know him from, Bolin. Oh wow, that's surprising. Soytech Marathon Challenge. Piss off with that. I'm rage baiting you, and it almost worked. It did. I almost went off. I was like, listen to me, you little shit. Oh, yes, you're right, Nightmare. No girls allowed. Girls are allowed. Just don't be cringe. Never read dark romance. We ain't even going to get into that. Boys only. We want men. That's pretty zesty. Hi, women would probably write a dark romance between a slender. Yeah, no, I don't. I don't even want to. I don't even want to imagine that. Just the demon. I can. Demonculaba was retcon, but there one of those was in. I forget the name of the demon, but he Eisenhorn put. Oh. Wait. No, wait, never mind. I don't think I remember that correctly. Don't take my word for any of that. Never mind. I retract that because I all I remember is that Eisenhorn trapped the demon inside his apprentice, but I don't remember if that's a Demonculaba or if it's something different. I don't remember. We want only burly, strong, hairy man on our hobby. That's right. Put that up. Put that up as a banner. Oh, please, more soy tech. No soy tech. No soy tech today. I have a playlist of Warhammer topics that I have to talk about. He's in those a lot. So, yeah, no soy tech today. But maybe another time. 4+ hours soy tech watch party win? Never. That's all I got for you. I'm gonna play you guys out. Thanks for coming. I'll be around next week. And we might do a positive watch along stream for the other thing. If I care enough. We'll see. But take care, guys. Thanks for coming out. Oh, I should have played this.
The enormity of their flat brain, the enormity of their stupidity is just overwhelming.
It's overwhelming. Where's... Oh, here we go. We can play you out with this. What? Oh, it's broken! Son of a bitch. Okay, I'm gonna have to find that at some point. Whatever. Alright, guys. Take care. Stay comfy. See you next time.
I love hentai. I need hentai in my life. All day, I love hentai. I need hentai in my life. I love hentai. I need hentai in my life. If I cannot have my hentai, I will die. Myself. I love hentai. It helps me control my...
You've always been in my life for me. For me. For me. I need you, hentai. You've always been in my life for me. For me. For me. Without this hentai, I would die. In this lonely, painful life. This lonely, painful life.